In today's episode, we take on an interesting challenge. That is Peppa the Pig. Oh yeah, check it out. There it is. We're gonna make that. Yeah. Hi, balloon pals. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Yes, sirree. Thumbs up, bell notification. That way you know when another video shows up. Yes, interesting. This one came from the comments. Sometimes I see the comments and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try and make that. And then other times I'm like, that might be too tough. Maybe I can't make that. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and try for a Peppa the Pig. If you've never seen the cartoon, you can check it out. It is kind of funny, actually. To me, I remember I'm tickled by it. Like when I hear it, I sit with my daughter sometimes and watch it. And I think it's kind of goofy. So anyway, let's look at the balloons we're going to use so we can actually make ourselves a Peppa the Pig balloon. Let's look at them now. So the balloons we're going to use are these three right here. I have a little bit of a 350 left over here for the head portion, and this is going to be for our dress. And you can see it's only blown up like halfway. Same thing for the arms and the legs. We're going to be able to do all that out of this other pink 260. Okay, so I'm going to go for a pink color, not a rose color when I make this. All right, and then let's also talk about the markers that I'm going to use for this as well. I have 4 markers, I believe. Yeah, that's right. So I have my black, my white, my red, and then they do put like a little blush on Peppa's cheek. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this this fuchsia type color. It looks pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get started with the twisting. And at the end, stick around because we're gonna. I want to introduce, just a little thing I put together. I think maybe you can enjoy it, and maybe you're good at guessing or figuring out things by watching it. But let's do the twisting first, and then we'll get to that portion that I'm hinting at. All right. So let's go ahead and do that now. The first piece I'm going to start with is the head of the character, and then we'll get to the rest of the balloons. I got the rest of the balloons tucked underneath my shirt here. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to go with let's do about like a hand's width there, and then we'll do 2 pinch twists. So we're going to go for it. Okay, that way we get our little ears there. I like that. Good. Alrighty, 2 pinch twists, and then we'll roll them between there. There we go. And I'm going to let them sit like that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put that away just for a second. By away, I mean under my leg there. All right, and let's go ahead and do 3 loops. We're gonna go about 3 fingers and do 3 of those. There we go. And this is just a super simple way to do a dress, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna do about 4 fingers for this segment here. We'll do 2 pinch twists. There we go. Twist there, and then because of the way I want those arms to sit in there, I'm going to be squishing the balloon and pulling it in just a moment for the arms and the legs. I'm going to go up and I'm going to come back down one more time because, again, like I said, I want the arms to sit in here and I don't want them to go back. I want them to kind of be, out to the side where they should be. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and twist that around. There we go. Good. I like that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this. There you go, I'll give you that. Don't drop it. All right, good. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Looks good. Now we can go ahead and attach the headpiece. I think it's okay now. All right, so I'm gonna do, just give her a small neck, nothing crazy. Oopsie. Let's go about right there, it's pretty good. I like that. Alrighty. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and twist it in right there, the top of our dress. Good, make sure it goes around at least once. Now I can go ahead and get rid of this because she's definitely not, on the sauce or whatever. I said on the sauce. Ha! Not a drunk. Not an alcoholic. Wrong reference. Okay, on the juice. How about that? That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the juice. All right, so go ahead and turn this to the side. Okay, I think that looks pretty good so far. All right, let's give Peppa her arms and her legs. So you could definitely do these in 2 parts and make it that way. That's not bad. But I'm going to show you, how to keep the balloon without having to break it off. All right. So I'm going to do about 3 fingers, pretty good. I like that. So her arms will be about 3 fingers, and then we'll make her legs 4 fingers, okay? 4.5, that's up to you, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna twist in right there. Go around at least 1 time. There we go. Okay, so all I did is just twist it in right there, and I went around the 2 pinch twists all the way. Okay, so like I was saying, if you wish to do so, do another 3, break it off, and then go down and do that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this balloon a squish. And I'm going straight down when I do that. See that? So I just squished it, and I just pulled it straight down to here. But what will happen though, if you leave it just like that, and it's not balanced because it's just going down this way, it'll kind of want to tilt to the side. So at the end, what we do is we're gonna make our legs, and then we're gonna come right back up, and it'll balance it out some. So for the legs, let's do about 4 fingers. There we go. Just so they're longer than the arms. That's the main thing. All right. So we got another 4. There we go. Okay. Now I can just put it in there and give it a little bit of a pull there. There we go. Alrighty, and so the last piece is going to be to give this balloon a squish, pull it back up to the pinch twist here, and then we'll have the little arms, or our last little arm hanging out there, right? So, and it'll help balance the whole thing out. There we go. Alright, so we're back up here to our pinch twist. Let's go around, keep it nice and secure. Looks good. Okay. And so we got about another 3-finger portion there. We can go ahead and break this off. Don't need that. Another one for you. There you go. All right. Okay. And we'll go ahead and tie it, or we'll go ahead and cut that off. All right. And last but not least, we made it. Look, we finished our structure, which came out pretty darn cute. And now we just do a little bit of art, and then we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and get to the art, shall we? So the first thing I'm going to do is draw the smile, and then we'll move from there to the next thing, We'll go smile, eyes, and then the little blush on her cheek. How about that? So a little smile, I'm going to keep it, one thing that I'm going to skip in this character, there we go. There goes our smile. I'm not going to be worried about the nose, because if you look up a picture of her, you'll see they do her nose when they draw her. But it's kind of a different thing because, you get a little more leeway when it comes to drawing on paper versus, trying to make it happen with the balloon, So just do the best you can. All right, so for the eyes, let's go ahead and do that now. So there goes one, a little bit of the Cyclops. And the next one, actually, the next eye, I'm actually going to... I'll point it out. Let me draw it real quick, and then I'll point out what I did. There we go. Okay. So you see they're on a tilt. They're not lined up exactly. For them to be lined up, I'd have to turn it a little bit, and then they may look, regular. But once I bring her, flat on my hand there, you can see that the eyes are not, they're not running across. They're not, what's the word? Even with each other. You see that one is slightly lower than the other. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right, we'll go ahead and add the white to the eyes there. I'm gonna do a bigger circle. I'll show you in just a moment here. There we go. Okay, so I'll do the other one. Alrighty, so we got our eyes going there, and then I'm gonna trace around the black on both of them, and then I'll hold it up here for you again in just a moment. There you go. See that? Now I can fill in the rest of that. Block that in real quick. Okay, now that's blocked in. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna take that other marker, the last color that I have here. Oops, one wherever it went. There it is right there. And we'll go ahead and create the cheek. And the cheek's gonna go right over there, right beside our mouth, and we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'll show you, step by step, the little outline here. What I'm gonna do. There you go. See, that color came out pretty nice. Let me go ahead and block it in. Okay, now it's blocked in. Let me go ahead and show you what we got. All right, there it is right there. Ta-da! So you can see, not too bad. There are better versions, of course, but I just wanted to make sure that that I was trying to do my best to have a good, a take on it that maybe, that didn't seem too hard to do, especially if somebody asked you for it. let's see, what else was I going to say? I think that's pretty much it for that. So let's go ahead and move on to what I was talking about earlier. And the segment that I was bringing up or mentioning was Name That Twister. So why don't we do that now? Stick around and see if you can guess who it is. Did you get it right? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Anyway, yeah, super cool, super awesome. So many talented twisters in this world, and that's just one of them. Just out of control. You might have seen him. He's done a lot of motorcycle builds, and they're just top notch. Holy macaroni. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out with me on the channel today. Hopefully you had yourself a little fun making yourself a little Peppa Pig. And I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I'm trying to make sure to keep stuff rolling here, making sure we're making some fun balloons that you could play around with and share with your clients, right? And friends and family, anybody that you encounter, you think you might brighten their day with the balloon, So anyway, thanks very much for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Happy twisting, everybody. Bye.